So I was born and raised in Beattyville, all through school here, and then went out to Western Kentucky University for college. I got in a little bit of a rut when I was living there, and I just wanted to get away and I wanted to do something different. So I moved to Japan basically to find myself, and it took a little bit longer than I expected, but through my journeys I found my wife, and then we came up with a plan to move back to America, and that's where this journey started. Honestly, this was just the natural landing spot because I was from here. I thought we'd move out west or somewhere with a little bit more Asian culture or Japanese culture where she could work for a Japanese company. She actually fell in love with the area and threw me a curveball there because I had to figure out, what are we gonna do here? During the time of trying to figure out what we're going to do, I discovered my grandmother's old candy recipes. And I remember back in the day, she would make these candies for Christmas and hand them out to everybody. So I wanted to bring my own touch to it. So I taught myself how to make chocolate, and then we use our chocolate for the candies. The first trial was the Woolly Worm Festival. It's a festival in our small town. So we made chocolates and candies for the festival, and we needed to come up with a name. We didn't have a name, we were too focused on just making these things. I wanted to really honor my mother who passed away about a decade ago, and she was known for purple. Everybody in the town knew her as the Purple Lady, so I thought, perfect. So I named the company Purple Lady Confections. And then it's my grandmother's recipes, so my mom's mom, that actually made the candies. So we put little roses in the logo because her name is Rosemary, to kind of honor her as well and to tie it all into the family. This old motel from the 60s came on the market, and it came with a house. And that was really eye-opening to us because we needed a house and we needed a place to do what we wanted to do. And this offered both. The motel needed a lot of love, and we didn't want to run a motel, so it had to change to more of a bed and breakfast inn. It was 15 units originally. We cut it down to 8, and we added a cafe. It took us 2.5 years to renovate this place. So when we were thinking about rooms for the inn, I thought it would be great to name them after places that I've been. We have London and Paris and Osaka, which is the city my wife is from, and then we have Berlin. We did it east and west because it's an adjoining room. And we also have New York, Mumbai, and then Rome was the last one finished because Rome wasn't built in a day. So I believe it's just another thing to add to what we already have in the area, just something to complement. So we're complementing the nature. People are here hiking and climbing, and they need to refresh with some coffee, some pastries, or some gourmet chocolate. So they're able to stop by here and do that. And there's so many opportunities, but you have to create them. And creating them is a hard thing to do, and you'll get a lot of naysayers, but it's possible. I mean, we were able to do it. Other people are able to do it. So you just have to focus in on what you want to do, stick with it, be strong about it, and not give up, and it will happen. You just have to fight for it. If you would like to grow or start a business, SOAR has created a complete guide for entrepreneurship, and I recommend you check it out because it's great stuff.